waving hand emoji. Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. G'day. G'day. Happy Wednesday? Is it Wednesday? It's Wednesday. It is Wednesday, my dudes. Aww. Hello, everyone. Welcome in. Hope you're all well. Hope you're all good. Happy Wednesday, everybody. G'day to all of you. Congratulations there for getting first today. Welcome to you. Hope you're well. Galen as well. G'day, g'day. Welcome in. What's good, Sav? Hope you're well. It's good to see you here early as well. Syndications in the chat. Getting that streak going. You'll love to see it. Welcome in, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I'm here. Let me get my screen up. Oh, shit. I haven't done my hair or anything, hey? Yeah, fuck it. Oh, well. We'll be good. We'll be good. We'll be Gucci. Hello. Welcome. Yes, we're back. We're doing some more Warframe today. We didn't know what we were going to do until we started the stream. We're like, I was going to do Marvel Rivals. I still really want to do Marvel Rivals. But there's a good arbitration up at the moment. There's a pretty decent arbitration, and I'm pretty keen on you know, giving that one a shot, I think, today. So we're going to do the arbitration first up, or after a sortie anyway. Speaking of a sortie, let's do a small prediction. To get us started with tonight, what are we going to get from the sortie? Are we going to get a common or are we going to get an uncommon? You got 10 minutes to put your predictions in right there. Good luck, everybody. Your flower upgrades next stream. Very cool. The Blossom badge. Keep on blossoming, my friend. Yes, welcome. How's everyone been? Hope you had a wonderful day. It's new with everyone. We had a pretty good day, actually, I would say. We had a pretty good day today. We got out around. We went to the city. I took a car to the city. Two of us went and patted some horses. That was pretty cool. I like horses, so we went and patted some horses. Welcome in, Ghost. Hello, hello. G'day to you. Hey, you going to watch the game? It's coming up. I know. I was going to say tonight. Obviously, it's like decent time for you, but for me, it's like 4:30 in the morning. I might watch it. I might get up and watch it. It's a pretty vital game, right? It'll be a good one to watch for sure. Hope you're well. It's good to see you. What's new? Scared for it? Yeah, I'm a little worried as well, honestly. Argentina are a pretty good side, not gonna lie. They're a pretty good side, so we'll have to see how we go against them. I don't expect too much, considering we haven't had the best performances so far. But we'll see how we go. But yeah, we went to the city, went and pat some horses. There's literally like, okay, there's a paddock in the city. They literally just have horses like roaming there. Like obviously they're all owned. They're all like owned by someone. But there's it's closed off. It's you can, yeah, it's all closed off. They can't get out. But there's no like locks on it. You can just go in. So yeah, the two of us went into the paddock of horses and pat some horses, which is pretty good. Horses are always good for the soul, or the mind, or whatever you want to say. So we did that, and then we went and had a little picnic today. Very cute little picnic together. Just you know, enjoy the sun today. Basically, you could say. I guess it was a good day. We had a good day today. Other than that, didn't really do much. We slept, we recovered, and probably gonna watch the game tonight. So that's how we're going. Nothing else really too new. But it was a good day. That's what we like to see. What about you guys? What have you guys been up to? Anything exciting? Anything interesting? Anything boring? Let me know. I want to hear. I want to hear, guys. How was your days? Or if I haven't seen you for a while, how has your week's been? RIP TTS. Oh, it's still on a price, isn't it? I'll have to fix that. Hang on. It's still on 100 bids. I do want to go for actually just renew all of my stuff, honestly. Change all of my rewards or, you know, prices or whatnot. I think that needs to be done. It's overdue, so I might do that sometime soon. Had an interview today. How did it go? Hope it went well for you, mates. Do you feel confident about it? Or do you reckon no luck? I hope you get it, or whatever you need to do for your interview. Hope it was successful. Still sick for the next week. That is not very good to hear. There's a bit going around. I know Akari's mum's got sick, like overnight, literally. She woke up this morning feeling fucking dreadful, so there's a bit going around everywhere, of course. I'm fortunate I didn't get sick, actually, from AFCON. Because so many people got, like, RSV and they got really sick from AFCON. So I'm pretty fortunate I didn't get unwell. Touch wood. And I'm touching a lot of wood because I have a wooden table, so I'm allowed to touch wood. But no, I hope you're okay, mate. Take care of yourself. You got your Rally Prime cooking. Very cool. Very nice. You know, I kind of really fuck with your Rally Prime, actually. I didn't like her at first, but she's really kind of grown on me. To the point where, like, if I have, like, a decent pistol as my secondary, like, even for, like, secondary-only missions, she's pretty damn good, so... Yeah, I kind of fuck with you, really. Hope you like it. Have you played regular one? Or is this your first year, really? You think food service local hospital for your job vet? Okay. Well, that's good. Hopefully you're able to get it, mates. And like you say, it really went really well, so I'm holding my fingers crossed for you, mate. Good luck. Acute bronchitis. Oh, jeez. Anybody got time for that? I hope someone gets that reference. That's an old reference from a while ago. I hope someone gets it. But no, please, yeah. Take care of yourself. Rest well. Breathe well, I guess you could say. Might be a bit hard with bronchitis, but still, you know, try breathing. Yeah, I guess you could say. You know what to do. You know what to do, man. Please take care of yourself. He laughed your ass. Anytime someone mentions bronchitis, I got bronchitis. Anybody got time for that? That's like 15 years old at least, if not more, surely. Like 20 years old coffee lungs. I'm so sorry. I'm sure you don't have time for coughing up your lungs. But no, rest well. Take care of yourself. Take care. It's your first, so here's whether I fucked her or not. Okay. Well, I mean, like, I don't really fuck about subsuming that much. I've tried it, I played around with it. It's a bit weak, so, you know, subsuming is whatever, but I don't mind her. I will say, when I do play Ureli, personally, I don't like using her Marilena to ride on. I like loyal Marilena. It's just easier to manage with. I hate riding on K-Drive, so loyal Marilena for me. So try using that augment. If you haven't got it, then probably try and get it first. Because otherwise I don't find it that fun, but some people love her. Anyway, she's pretty good. When you're using pistol, when you're like dual toxicist, she can be pretty damn lethal. You drive on the Marilyn like a real man. Real men ride women. What do you mean, sort of? I'm kidding. I'm joking. It's good to see you, mate. How's things? Hope you're well. Hope you're good. No, not subsuming these nuts. Been alright? I'm glad to hear. That's very cool. I'm glad to hear you've been good. Things have been good here too. Things have been pretty good. We've been, went out today, went to pat some horses, I guess you could say. My mic sounds off? Really? What's wrong with it? Does sound like a good life now. Like, underwater kind of off, or what do you mean? Oh, I'll have to listen back to it. That's weird. Doesn't sound like it should be a sure mic. Okay, concerning. That's very concerning. It's still okay though, right? Is it okay? Didn't like that yesterday. What the fuck? Okay. I will probably need to look at that. That's not good though. I'm gonna restart my mic. One sec. Is that better? Is that any better, or does it still sound the same?
Lost control of a tower.
Keep yapping, keep yapping. Okay, hi, my name is Sham. I'm here today. We're playing some Warframe. Having a grand old time doing our sortie. We're going to be going to do some arbitrations next. Is it any better or worse than it was, or is it the same? I know there is one setting I can change, but I don't want to change it on the fly because it might not sound good if I change it. Hello Frosty, welcome in. G'day, g'day. Better? Okay. Thanks for letting me know. Sometimes it does that. Sometimes my audio interface does that. I'm glad that it sounds better though. If it ever does sound like that, if it ever sounds crap, just let me know. Because I obviously don't know. I can't hear myself talk. I rely on you guys to let me know. So please do let me know if it sounds crap. And I'll do everything I can to at least fix it for the next stream. I've probably got to re-EQ it, I think. I took it all apart. A couple of, I think last week when Ikari went away and I moved my setup. But ever since I set it back up, I haven't really been able to re-EQ it, so I should probably re-EQ it. Fix it up a little bit, you know. Yeah, it's annoying as fuck. I'm not good at it. I'm terrible at it, actually. Bad. How you been, Frosty? What's new with you? What's good? What's Gucci? You know, I do not have it. My brother's got a degree in audio engineering. Believe it or not. He doesn't use it. He's never used it in his life. He just has it. He's technically a qualified audio engineer. I don't know shit about it. And he doesn't also know shit about it either. That's not good to hear. Well, good morning to you anyway. If you need to have a rest day, relax if you can, of course. No one's gonna blame you if you have a nap. I had a nap. I literally got home and had a nap for like 3 hours. So, if you can, if you have the capacity to do that, I would say have a nap.
The data you have collected here today will go a long way in supporting our cause.
Let's turn that down. What's going on, Zero? Hello. Welcome in to you, my friend. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. Trying to change your sleep schedule. What, for the better? Fix it, or you trying to fix it? Spy. Okay, let's bring Wukong. Bit of Wukong action. Why not? Let's do it. Yeah, how you been, Zero? What's new with you? Hope you're well. Hope you're good. My sleep schedule's pretty good. Admittedly, it's like better than it was like 2 weeks ago, but it's still pretty bad. So, here's what it is. Oh, very cool. Very nice. Good luck. Yeah, I know. A couple of you guys are trying to finish your Nightwaves, aren't you?
Enemy data vaults and retrieve crucial intelligence data.
Talking about it yesterday and whatnot. Oh, my game's frozen. Oh, we're back.
You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
See, I never focus on my Nightwave. Like, I don't think I've ever actually gone out and be like, I'm going to do my Nightwave missions today. Because I do play a lot, right? I play a fair bit of Warframe. And honestly, it kind of just gets done by itself. Like, without even any second forward. Just like, oh yeah, the Nightwave is done. But it might take a bit longer than people who focus on it, but it gets done. So I don't worry about it, but I know there's some people that don't play as much as us, so understandably, if you need the Nightwave, do get it done. You've got some time left, though. I think we've got another month at least, or 2 for this current Nightwave. Probably about a month, I'd say. A month and a half. There are some pretty decent rewards. I really like the operator outfit. It's quite nice. Frosty on a 3 stream streak as well. Yeah, I'd love to see it. Give it 3. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Let's go with B.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy will start destroying data.
Second one should be behind here. Third one down there. Fourth one here. I'm sure there's a faster way to do this. Surely there's a much faster way to do this, right? PoE2 streams when? Probably not, I'm afraid. Probably not going to touch PoE2. There's a lot to that game. There's a significant amount to that game, and that scares me. As much as I think I would enjoy it, I'm also terrified by it. It doesn't seem very, how do I say, beginner friendly, if that makes sense. I wouldn't even know whatever Act 4 is. Act 1, 2, 3, 5, 7, 9. But yeah, it seems very... a lot to get over or like understand before you start the game. And that's what scares me about it.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Alright, one more. One more. I'm glad you're being well, though, Zero. I'm glad you're being well. Trying to change it so you're not up all night. Look, I mean, if you're up all night, at least you get to chill with us, right? Maybe, I don't know, actually. Are you changing it to be able to watch us more, maybe? Nah, I'm just kidding. I've actually been having some pretty bad sleeps recently. Not last night, the night before. I think I was up to like 6 AM. It was terrible. But I seem to be okay now. It seems to stabilize itself. Yeah, it looks so intimidating. It scares the crap out of me. What does she remind you of, Galen? Also, hello to you, Elmer. Welcome in. G'day, g'day. The flood method of that room is a lot slower. So, hang on. The way I was going right then was the faster method? I mean, I know Wukong, you go pretty fast anyway, but... There's a... That is the fast method, is what you're saying? There's not like you can just go straight in?
There is a prisoner here that is vital to our operations. Search for the holding location.
Looks like we're gonna get cucked by a friendship duel.
Heavy unit approaching.
Whoa, where do we go?
The enemy is on high alert.
Yep, there we go. Cucked by a friendship duel, of course. Every time. Right, okay, Galen. Interesting. That is, I mean, it's quite funny, not gonna lie. That's quite funny. Not that you had the birthmark there, but the fact that you locked down the school because of that. And they didn't know, yeah? They thought it was like some contagious thing, right? That's quite funny.
The hostage is almost out of time. Hurry.
I don't think my school ever got locked down. Actually, I take that back. One of my schools had like a random dad. Like, it's just like the one time anything ever happened. I think it's like a dad or something that came in and wanted to find their like kid, but they brought a gun into the school, and then they got locked down. That's the only time I've ever had my school locked down, and I got to go home early that day, so that was good. Other than that, I've never had a lockdown in my school. I was being fortunate.
The prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest. I'm detecting a large security force heading
See,
your way.
I wasn't at school during the pandemic, I saw you. I was not a wee kid, a wee little hacker during the pandemic. I was a grown-ass adult. Melee Riven. That's a common. Whoa. That could have been a pretty big payday for a couple of people. Alas, it's a common. Common reward for you. I kind of wish I went to school during the pandemic, honestly. I feel like it would have just been a bit of a breeze, but honestly, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't have been able to see as many people. So, you win some, you lose some. I don't know. I've never had head lice. In fact, my school never had a head lice epidemic that I know of. I don't think so anyway. Like, I've never had it. None of my family ever had it. And they never had, like, classrooms lockdowns because of it. So, I don't know. But I'm sure it was there. I remember getting checked back in, like, UK especially. But I've never had it. But my ex said she had it, like, 3 times, so... Beats me, I don't know. Alright. Why are we doing ESO? What the fuck? Real quick ESO? Okay, I guess so. Oh, no, I can't pick a frame. Never mind. Oh well. Like, I'm sure it was around. Maybe it was different classrooms that had it. But no, I never had it. I never had to experience the horrors of headlights. I don't know, maybe they just don't like the Australian sun, who knows? Maybe headlights don't thrive in hot environments. If I had a bit more money, I could have used my nuke frame for this and helped them level faster. So yeah, tonight's plan, sortie, as you've seen, we just did. We have an arbitration next. We have an infested defense arbitration, which is about to end in about 10 minutes, so it'd be good to do that one for about an hour. So maybe we'll see how long we can go for. I'll bring my Oberon so we don't die, I guess you could say. So we survive for as long as we can. I think it's a Venus one. I don't think it's a great tile set, but... we'll do that. And then we'll have some time to probably do some more stuff, I guess. We haven't done much Railjack recently, so I wouldn't mind doing some more Railjack. Maybe we'll try and get the rest of our Hesper like we were doing last night, potentially. We'll see how we go. I think Railjack's probably a preference, because, you know, we're a bit behind on that regard. We'll see how we go, though. We'll play it by ear. You know, it's a chill night tonight. We've done all our stuff. Oh, we've got Steel Path Descendia to do. So we might do that sometime as well. Maybe after the, what's it called? After the arbitration. There we go. Code page 9, welcome in. Thank you very much for your follow. Hello, hello. I hope you're well today. The goat playing the goat. We do love a bit of Rover on him. He's a good fella. He's a top lad, you know. If I was a Warframe, like top 5 Warframes to be, I'd be an Oberon, honestly. He's just a chill dude. And his fashion kind of like hit fucks as well, so I reckon Oberon fucks. Like, if you say a Warframe fucks, Oberon fucks, for sure. I'm very glad. I never really played him before the rework. But post rework, I really, really like him. Oh shit, my teammate is going through. I forgot to go through. Never mind. I'm only here to help them out anyway. Oh well. But yeah, rework was good. I'm glad it came out as well. I'm a big fan person. Okay. Well, I left by accident, so I guess we're going to wait for Akari to come finish her stuff. Maybe we'll take a look at our duels, actually. Because we're going to jump in to do a arbitration. Infested Arby, so we'll take that. I think we're looking pretty good. We'll take that. Toxicas? I haven't used the Toxicas for a while, hey. I wonder how the Halvi would go, actually. I'm not going to try it, but I wonder. What's going on, Clift? Hello, hello. Sup? How are you? How's your time away? Your flowers? Flowers and towers? Good to see you. What's good? Yeah, I think I'm fine with these. These builds are fine. Infested Smite. Yep, very cool. We'll bring... Do I want to bring a Nairu? Hang on. What do the Nairu passives do again? I need to double check on that. Yeah, things are being pretty well here. We've been out and about. We did went to both pat some horses today, actually. There's horses that live in the city. So Ikari and I were like, yeah, sure, let's go and say hello to the horses and pat them, I guess. Not ride them. I don't think a horse would take my weight, honestly. I don't think... I would not want to be the horse that I ride on, for sure. But it was good. 5 pickups in the form of universal orbs or ammo. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's alright. Create 5 armor modes to grant 400... Okay, so Inari is the way to go. I think, for Oberon anyway. As much as I would love to bring Vazarin to revive people, I don't think people are going to be dying very often. So we bring that, that's fine. Actually, while I'm here, I can max this out. That means all of my schools are completely maxed. Look at that, beautiful. We're done. We've done all of our focus schools. Fuck yeah.
You can hear the helm too.
Well, I think it's pretty much like
Not just me.
whatever your weight plus the saddle shouldn't equal like 10% of a horse's weight. I'm not saying like I couldn't ride a horse. I'm sure a horse could take my weight, but it would probably hurt. I'm like 120 kilos, right? I'm a big fella. I'm a tall fella, right? I'm like over 6 foot, so it probably wouldn't take me that well. It would take me. No, it wouldn't be wrong. I could definitely ride it, but it would probably be in a bit of pain. It would have some back pain, you know. 15 to 20, okay. Well, that's a bit better to understand, because, yeah, like I said, big fella, tall fella. I mean, I wouldn't want to carry someone 10%. Actually, no. I wouldn't mind that, because I'm like, that's like 12 kilos. That's not actually that much at all. That's like a sack of potatoes. But no, if I was a horse, I wouldn't want to carry me. Let's just say that. I do Tower of the Lizard. She comes up to, like, hero me. Literally, like, there. Like, when we're laying in bed, like, my head is above her. My entire head is above her. And my feet are below her. So she tiptoes on my feet. And her, like, head touches the bottom of my chin. And, yeah, doesn't even reach anything. It's pretty cute. Alright. That's fine there. Nothing there. So, yes, arbitration. We'll see if we can go for, like, a good hour or so, I think would be good. Actually, what have we got? Excalibur, Nami Solo, Maita, Vasto. Okay. Not gonna use any of them. Is she out of her mission? She is. Oops, I must have joined her. Wait, she's where the fuck is she? Or Valis, okay, never mind. Well, while I'm here.
Modifications are strange birds, Dada.
Anything they can buy?
It happens, and you think
I'll buy that.
the good ones, that one. Life's
I'll buy
a
that.
ride, isn't it? Hell of a ride.
That'll do.
You know where to find it.
Stynax and Valkyr? I don't want to take the Augurs for that. Halavu might be a play, actually. I really wouldn't mind taking that and seeing how this works. Because we're not going to be running anything like meta RBs. Viral or corrosive? Maybe corrosive with corrosive projection. That should fully strip, or almost fully strip, right? Alright, let's run this offense. Yeah, I like Star Wars too. I haven't seen much of like the spin-offs or anything. I've obviously seen the main movies. I watched some of the spin-off movies. Like Solo and Rogue One, but I haven't really seen any like of the series.
For this arbitration, we bestow upon
I
you
hate
the
this
gift
tile
of
set.
mortality.
You recommend Andor? What is Andor about? How you doing, Ozzy? Welcome in. G'day, g'day. Good to see you. How's things? Alright. This could be a really, really good arbitration weapon, honestly. Especially if it's auto-aimed at everything, honestly. This could actually replace the Ogres in non-meta RBs. Well, Warframe's one of those games where it is really, really hard to understand unless you play it. Like, unless you have played it for a while, or... Like, even when I started playing it, it took me months to understand it. I would watch, like, Akari play, and I would have no idea what's going on. It is one of those games where unless you really play it, unless you're really into it, you don't know what's going on. Which is kind of, like, it makes sense, because a lot of people on Twitch, they don't like to watch Warframe streams unless they play Warframe. And a lot of Warframe players don't like to watch other streams on Twitch. So it makes sense. It's... Yeah, for the untrained eye, it's very much like, what the fuck is going on here, basically. Yeah, this tile set sucks. I guess we'll just hunker down somewhere, maybe? I don't know. There's so many layers to it. It's genuinely like the worst for this arbitration. Okay, I'm gonna be so for real if we clip this. People say that this game takes 500 hours to complete the tutorial. People say, like, unless you, like, literally complete the quest line, you're still in the tutorial. That's the Warframe joke, basically. So yeah, naturally, there's gonna be so much that you don't know about. It's been around for 13 years, understandably. Like, 13 years of content upgrades and whatnot. And it's all very linear. It's not like it's, say, like World of Warcraft, where, you know, you pick and choose your expansion you want to play, or... It's very much like you play the content that came out 13 years ago in order to get up to the content that is today. It is a great adventure, don't get me wrong, but it's definitely not for everyone. You don't have to play all of it, but like the main quest line. See, exactly. Sawyer still doesn't fucking clue what he's doing. That's Warframe for you.
Fight on. This test has
That is literally Warframe for you. So,
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
but like you see me, I play it nearly every day, every stream basically, most streams. I always got content to do, so there's always stuff you can do on it. Just quite a lot of it, basically. And even I don't do everything every week. There's a lot of things I just simply don't have time to do. Can have a lurk. Enjoy your lurk, my friend. Thank you for being here. Yeah, it's a very, very content-rich game, I guess you could say. Just for the pure fact that there is so much content from years and years and years of the game. Yeah, it's a live service game. It's what you expect, I guess, at the end of the day. Same was kind of like Destiny, you know? That's why Destiny condensed a lot of this stuff down. I don't think Destiny did it great, admittedly, because they kind of just like removed all content, whereas World of Warcraft, on the flip side, similar issue, but they did it well. They did it like, okay, well, you can play, you know, this, that, or the other expansion to level up your characters, or do this. You can do all of them if you want to, but, you know, in terms of like, you know, leveling, it just takes one expansion to basically get your character to the updated level, basically. So, yeah. I think Warframe's fine with it. Yes, it is absolutely a slog to do it all. And for a new player, they might come in and be like, hey, that's a lot of content, that's too much content, never mind, I'm not going to worry about it. But at least it's not like completely making other content inaccessible, unless things have been like removed, like raids or whatnot. But at least you can access all the content. This is actually not a bad weapon for this. It does automatically target, I think, some of the RB drones. Which, honestly, that's really, really handy. But I mean, yeah, GTA 5 is not really a story. It's kind of just like online, really. Like, obviously, you have your story, right? Your story is your story. That is what it is. But like, you don't have like an online live service story. You have a game that people, you know, go online and do. I don't know, like, I guess it kind of comes down to power scaling, right? I played a little bit of GT Online. I haven't played an awful lot, so I could be talking out my ass. Yeah, no, the story's huge. Don't get me wrong, the fucking story is huge. But like, I'm talking about online specific, right? Also, welcome in, Marla. Hello, hello. Good to see you. I hope things are well. Yeah, we're good. We're Gucci here. But like, yeah, what I'm saying is like, on GTA Online, like when I first started playing it, there wasn't really many money-making methods. Like, it was literally like robbing, like grocery stores and shit, and like convenience stores to get money. And nowadays, you can literally just get money like so quickly, so easily, that all the old methods of doing stuff is just so mundane. It's so passively to generate money online. On yeah, GTA. So. You know, you got like your nightclubs and shit. You got your heists that pay like millions and millions and millions of dollars. There's no point doing the old content. You've got vehicles that you can literally fly a motorbike in the air, and I know that's actually the old content technically, but it's still like nothing really comes close to that. So yeah. Anyway. Jesus fucking Christ, sorry. Of course you would say that. Yeah, the story-wise, like, they haven't updated the story because it's a linear game. It's a single-player game, right? Like, the story is a story. And the same thing will be with GTA 6, you know? They'll sell the game, they have the story, then they might not even release GTA Online for a few months, honestly. Like they did with GTA 5 when they came out. Well, I mean, like I said, I haven't played GTA for a long, long time. But from what I experienced from when it first came out to 5 years later, from robbing literally like convenience stores to owning a nightclub and having that generate money for you, to doing a heist that, you know, you get so much money from. Like, I haven't touched the game in a long time, admittedly, so I don't know what it's like at the current stage. But the old methods aren't even like used anymore. Some of them anyway, when I played. Yeah, I can't speak much on that. Like I said, I haven't played in a long time. It actually wasn't working for me. It wouldn't run. It kept on crashing my computer the last time I tried it, so... I'll probably buy it for PC. We were talking about this last stream. I'll probably buy it for PC. But I'm not going to get it for PlayStation, I don't think. I'll wait. I'm in no rush. I don't play single-player games much. I'll play the online. But I won't, like, focus on it, I guess. I guess it might even be why a lot of people go to the like the GTA 6 or GTA 5 roleplay stuff, like NoPixel and those other servers, because it like creates a story for them to do and play in. I don't know. I've never been part of the roleplay community, but I've actually never really seen the appeal of the roleplay community personally. But maybe that's why people do that, because it's kind of more content. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Going back to live service games, I mean, like, when you have a game that's 15 years old almost, there's ways about going about how keeping that content fresh, you know. You can either go the Warframe way, which is you do most of the content from start to finish, no cutting corners. You've got the World of Warcraft way, which is you pick one of the expansions and do that, which I understand from World of Warcraft's like perspective, because there is whole stories involved that take literally thousands, but you know, dozens, maybe hundreds of hours to complete, depending how fast you go. Or you go the Destiny perspective, which is just delete old content and drop people in the middle of buttfuck nowhere, basically. Also, hello, see Morphinus as well. Sorry, I think I missed your good day there. It's good to see you. I hope you're well. Hope things are all good with you.
You will be rewarded for your bravery.
But also the fact that with like a lot of old games, right? You need to constantly refresh the like graphics on it, for example. Let's take RuneScape, right? RuneScape is probably a really good candidate for this. There's two types of RuneScape content. You've got your old school RuneScape and you've got your RuneScape 3. RuneScape, obviously live service game, you know, constant updates. It's similar to the whole Warframe thing where you gotta complete everything. But in terms of updating the content that's been out for over like 25 years now, there's a lot of content that just simply either hasn't been updated in decades or is so like graphically different on RuneScape 3 to your regular like gameplay that it kind of breaks the immersion a little bit. On old school RuneScape, it's a little bit different because, you know, everything has the exact same look and feel to it. So nothing feels outdated. Obviously, some systems might feel outdated, but nothing actually looks outdated. Whereas on RuneScape 3, things do look outdated because there's things that people haven't touched for literal decades, basically. And I appreciate how most things on Warframe do look very, very similar to everything else. I mean, some tile sets are a little bit outdated here and there. Some mechanics are a little bit outdated, but for the most part, like, they do go back and update things graphically. I'll take the starting quest, for example, which is what they updated, I think, last year. The very first quest, they changed the way how it looks. So it looks more cleaner, more up to date, more in line with what you'd expect from something that comes out in 2026, basically. But yeah, when you got a game that's been out for so many years and there's been so many different changes in that time, it can be tricky to keep things up to date. Yeah, I remember Epic gave it away for free, actually, didn't they? I'm pretty sure I got it for free on Epic. I bought it so many times. I bought it on PS3. I bought it on PS4. I haven't bought it on PS5 because I don't play PS5. I bought it on PC at least 2, maybe 3 times, I want to say. I bought it on PS3 twice, at least. PC twice. PS4 once. That's a decent amount of... No, PS4 twice, maybe. I can't remember. I don't know. I bought it so many times. So. And then I've also received it for free as well.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose
It's not bad, Endo so far. 37 Vitus in 14 minutes is actually banging. That's really good. That's incredibly good. Yeah, I'm a fan of this gun. When I'm not bringing the Augurus, I think I'll make an arbitration version of this gun, which has, like, extra damage to Infested. Maybe a less statusy, more damagey weapon. But I'm a fan of this, honestly. It means when there's drones, it shoots at the drones. Which is better for, you know, when there's a group of enemies, I think that's pretty good. Alright, you guys gotta quit your argument, otherwise I'm literally gonna turn off the stream. It's good. I like it, honestly. Like, I was using it the other day, right? I think they don't need corrosive projection. I don't know how much armor the Infested really has. I don't really have shields, do they? But honestly, I think I could probably build a decent arbitration version of this gun to work well with automatically targeting the drone things and just wiping down groups. Honestly, I think it's pretty good. Obviously, the meta's still like an Augurus, you know, you fire your Augurus and you automatically kill shit. But if you haven't got people that are running meta RBs, it's pretty good. That being said, this is only like wave 14 out of wave 100 that we do, so it remains to be seen how it will be later. Infested don't got jack. I know they don't have shields. Playing Heal Drone against Infested is not great. Heal Drone against Corpus is great. And against Infested, not so good. But I probably don't need corrosive in that stage, in that case. Maybe I could go for something like, what are Infested weak to? Heat? Is it heat? Or is that Damus Infested? I can't remember. Those shields no armor. So I didn't even need corrosive projection. I shouldn't have even bothered putting that on. No, I'll make a build of this, which is really good against Infested. And bring us to RBs next time. Weak to heat? Okay, so heat. Is there something else that they're weak to as well? Yeah, because you can't really put heat in viral. I mean, on this, I guess I could put viral debilitate. Because then I'll still get heat. Oh no, I wouldn't. No, heat. I can put. No, you can do viral. What am I fucking talking about? You can just do viral heat. I could literally run a viral heat build. Maybe slash as well. Probably not worry about slash too much. But a viral heat against Infested with this gun. Plus Tau status, sentient stuff, whatever. Put on Bane Infested mod. I could honestly make a really, really good version of this gun for this mission. I should probably do that. Considering nearly every arbitration we do is like against Infested. That'd be good. If you want, we can always try and get some Foley together. I still need to get an Encaus blueprint, actually. I don't have Encaus blueprint. That takes... No, like... I've got 6 Foley blueprints and not a single Encaus blueprint. It's not a hard farm, but it is a little bit on the tedious side, admittedly. Yeah, we can run that. And anyone else that needs to get it as well. I think we might be doing some of the new farms together tonight. With Akari. I'll see how she thinks we go, but... I think that would be good. Yeah, kills wise, we're holding up pretty decently. Not as many as this guy. He's also using the Halvi though. Also using that. I guess maybe a better build. Yeah, it kind of works really good. And Railjack's good. I like Railjack. I do need to get Mark 4 stuff actually. I don't have all my Mark 4 weaponry yet. I don't have any of it actually, to be honest. Especially if they do bring back... Is Operation Scarlet Spear Railjack as well? Yeah, I wouldn't want to do it solo. That's why I've kind of been turning it off. Like, I haven't done much solo Railjack, because... As much as it will be easy to do, I play with you guys. I play in groups. We don't solo shit in this game. It was a hybrid, okay. But yeah, if they do bring back a Scarlet Spear style operation before Tau comes out, it might be worth getting an upgraded Railjack. Maybe to get the Mark 4 stuff. Huh? Although the shield drones don't die that quickly. That's the only thing with this gun. You go ground missions to grab code, which went to a single code pool. So you did the ground stuff and then you went on your Railjack afterwards? Was that correct? Yeah, right, okay. Yeah, I'm sure Akari did it. I never was around for it. I don't mind that, actually. And I guess when that came out as well, Railjacks were probably not as good as they are today, maybe, potentially, or not as well known. A bit buggier, potentially. Definitely before my time.
Extraction is ready.
It's Endo.
Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
Yeah, clunky. That's the word I'm looking for. Clunkier. Protea Prime. So you started playing when I played. Because that was my first Prime that I saw as well. Like, Protea Prime Access had just come out, I think, when I first started. So, like, very, very similar time. And now it's vaulted, isn't it? It sailed like a tub. That's one way to put it. Yeah, I'm sure if it came out today, it'd be definitely less tedious, I think is a word for it. Less tedious. Should be a shielder in there. I wonder what Matteo's weapon build is. Whether he's not running similar or something. Probably getting a Bane mod, right? Your Bane of the Infested. Viral, Heat. Sent in on there. Maybe not Debilitate if you're going to run Viral Heat, because I guess, like, you probably wouldn't need the extra statuses. Especially if you want to get up to 10 stacks really, really quickly. I guess 10 stacks doesn't really matter with the build attack, of course. I don't know about Deadhead or Krugs, because they're crit ones, right? And if you're using the burst, you probably don't need to worry about crit too much. Definitely keep the multi shot. I think multi shot's definitely what you want on this weapon. You wouldn't want to put a single shot, that's for sure. No acuity builds here today. I mean, maybe acuity work? I don't know, actually, probably not. Because you're not really going for weak points if you're using burst, so. I think hammer shot's pretty good though. Because it does crit damage and status chance, I think. Which is very nice. Now that's fair. I know a lot of people are burnt out as well, honestly. We're getting to that point in the Warframe cycle where there probably won't be an awful lot coming out between now and the next couple of months, honestly. We might get an operation. I would expect an operation. I'd love Plague Star. Plague Star would definitely be ideal. But we probably won't get anything like big or new until Iceblade of Nan, wherever it comes out. Which is fine. That's fine. Didn't have the door, so you have to go to port and star, but oof. So enemy on one side, you have to like turn around and get to it. That's annoying. Yeah. You can literally come back to it and you've always got all your progress. You never have to reset anything. And while there might not always be people running said missions, like, you know, you're probably not going to get many people who are running Foley missions, for example, these days.
Do you choose to leave now?
You can still go and do it, basically, so.
Continue
And it's
to
good like that.
defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Even people that come back after, like, 5 years. We get people that come in, they're like, hey, like, I haven't touched the game in a long time. This is where I was the last time I played. What is there to do? And if you grind for, you know, a week or so, you can catch up pretty easily. Obviously, it might take a while more to do the reputations, but... I'm glad you've been enjoying it, though. There's quite a few, like, of you guys, actually, from our chat that goes and plays PoE. Quite a few Warframe streamers I've seen play PoE as well. I felt like if I was burnt out of this, because I don't really get burnt out, but if I do get burnt out of this, that's probably a game I'd consider. But it's also the kind of game that I know I would get lost in. Just from the sheer volume of stuff that's in it, and having to like understand all the systems and whatnot in it. So yeah, I don't touch it. Because I know it will consume me. $65 in 28 minutes is bloody good. We're on a fucking great streak here. Considering this is like a really shit tier arbitration, the drops wise is pretty good. Just time to go is a bit slow now. What, 23 waves in? Some of it's fast, like the charges are fast, but the drones are about a good second before they die. So I guess increasing the base damage might be a bit helpful here. Just a little bit. Also the fact that you don't have to reload is quite nice. Like it automatically reloads shit. Is it actually out of alpha yet? Or beta, sorry? Because I know when I got a key for it, it was in beta. Hadn't like fully released yet. When is this full release? Or has that already happened? Still in beta? Okay, yeah. It's not gonna be like Daisy where it stays in beta for like 20 years, right? Fuck, Daisy was a grind. Like, that was good back in the day. I played that so much. That really defined like the survival genre of games. Arma 2 Daisy mod. Then you mod it again with like Epoch and you have all the cars and stuff. Wow, that was great. As buggy as it was a buggy mess. Like the original like Arma 2 Daisy stuff was the buggiest mess you've ever played. But the thrill of it, I don't think that'll be replicated, honestly. I don't think you could replicate what the original Daisy was like back in the day when that first came out. I haven't played the actual standalone Daisy for about a decade, I reckon. It's been a long time since I launched it.
Extraction is ready. Unless you can handle more of the enemy. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract.
But yeah, there was like this old Aussie server. I think it was called Daisy Bonfire. I don't think they're around anymore, but we used to play on them servers and had like a group of maybe 7 of us, I want to say. 7 or 6 of us. And one of the guys on our team was kind of nuts. Like, we would ask him to be like, hey, can you try and brute force this guy's padlock? By the way, it has 4-digit combination. Good luck. And he would literally stay out for hours trying to brute force some guy's padlock to get in their like base and stuff. Keep in mind, like, you only get like 3 attempts where you're locked out for a whole minute. So he would literally like attempt 3 times, get locked out, wait for the minute, attempt 3 more. One time he's like, yeah, I've been up for 7 hours and I finally got that key. What an absolute fucking, yeah, Chad, literally. Hey, thanks, now we're gonna raid the guy while you're asleep. Like, cheers for that. Yeah, he was the kind of guy that would like piss in a bottle to avoid hey, actually, he's the exact same guy. I don't know if you guys were here last time, but I was talking about Rust like a week ago. And there was one guy that we met on Rust that actually went to our school. This was that guy. This was that person. And he started pissing in a bottle, like disgusting. Fucking disgusting. But he started doing that because we killed him on Rust. And he never wanted to leave his chair again. So we're like, okay, we'll weaponize that. We'll literally weaponize that to our advantage. And by this time, he was on our side because, you know, we'd met him in Rust and stuff. So yeah, we just put him up to the shittiest tasks and he would complete them and not even complain. I appreciated that. He might be, I don't know. I haven't heard from him in years. I don't know what he's up to these days. But we kind of like lost contact. He probably is. Wouldn't surprise me. It would not surprise me. I hope not. Yeah, the day he told us he did that was gross. We were like, bro, what the fuck? Why? His reasoning being that he didn't want to die again like the way he did. But still, what the fuck? Bear Grylls in his bedroom. He used to own a collection of knives. Like, hunting knives and stuff. He was very obsessed with that. Which probably should have been alarm bells, honestly. He gave me one for my birthday once. I'm like, cool. I still got it somewhere. I think it's in one of the drawers there. Maybe, I don't know. Like a survival knife. No, not drinking. Not drinking. Just in the bottles chunks. Because he was like one of those really dedicated survival game players. And one time we like, back when we used to fight against him, he was humiliated. He was actually humiliated by my ex-girlfriend at the time, who found him outside of the base on Rust and shook him into the face. He was waiting there for like 3 hours for us to leave, and then he went to go to the toilet. He came back, and he's dead because he was AFK when we noticed him. But yeah, after that he started pissing in bottles, which was disgusting as fuck. But we weaponized it. We weaponized it. We used it against other players in the server, and it worked in our favor. So yeah, definitely not drinking, but yeah, definitely disgusting as fuck.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your
I don't think he was drinking it. I highly doubt he was drinking it. Highly doubt. Yeah, these drones are starting to not take much damage. Admittedly, there is drones on drones, so that's why. But I think we'll need some more base damage on this build to make a decent arbitration build for the Harvey. Other than that, though, it's a really, really good weapon for Harveys. These defense Harveys, anyway. I'm quite happy with it. Although they do filter it, admittedly. I don't think he has an astronaut NASA-style filter in his bedroom. Maybe he does. I mean, I haven't been in his bedroom. No, I have been in his bedroom once, actually. He had cleaned the bottles out by then, by the way. But, yeah, no, I don't think he had the filtration. His body was the filtration, yeah. His body was a vessel that turned piss into water, I guess, or reverse, who knows, anyway. I don't know what's up with him these days. I haven't heard from him in literally a decade. His Jesus. Fucking hell. They could, you never know. Honestly, that could solve a lot of things. Like, if they figured a way to do that, I mean, it'd be disgusting as it is. That would probably solve quite a few things in certain countries where they don't have much access to water, believe it or not. Okay, so it doesn't target when it's directly behind another enemy. Sometimes, if there's more than 4 enemies in sight, which might be a bit of an issue. It doesn't seem to be targeting properly. But it's still good. Just... Obviously not as good as the Orgris, but if you're not having a team that uses, you know, energized munitions and stuff, or a Wisp, or an Offentis. Yeah, like it takes all the clumps, right? You put it in the water, and then it drops all the clumps to the bottom and makes it clean. I've seen that. Yeah, we're testing the hardware, but we played a bit the other day. I've gone with a debilitate build. So I've got one which does corrosive. Pair that with, you know, like corrosive projection, or like I use a Hydroid, I think it was. Hydroid with that. Get the full armor strip, but also hopping on there the magnetic and radiation mods. And that seemed to work pretty good with primary debilitate. Just for like a pure primer, basically. Just you're priming so many statuses, as you see, and then you kill it with whatever weapon else you want to do. Melee, probably. Really great for like condition overload stuff, it seems. But I want to see if I can make an actual like an arbitrations build, see if it's any better than an Orgris in the non-meta arbitrations that we do sometimes. So, yeah. Spectre loadouts? Oh yeah. That makes sense. And how does it work with your Spectre? Because I guess, like, yeah, Shadu is the same as if it doesn't run out of ammo, does it? I don't think so. So it might be a decent weapon for that. Is there a straw that does it? I think so. I mean, I wouldn't want to drink out of it. I think I prefer to have my actual water from a tap. But, you know, if that's all you got, I mean, you do you, I guess. Jeez, that's a lot of endo. That's a lot of endo. 12k, and we're 83 Vitus? That's pretty good. Yeah, I prefer it clean as well, personally. But hey, I mean, look, if you're in a country that doesn't have water, it might be the next best thing. Yeah, I've got, I think Shadu and Zors on my Spectre, so they don't really use the Zors much. They just kind of use Shadu. But that's pretty good. I wonder if they would use the burst fire or the regular fire. I guess it wouldn't matter too much. But you're right, it could be used. Same with Bubonico as well. Bubonico's not bad, I think, for those kind of Spectres and stuff, right? Yeah, Cyclone as well. I think Cyclone's on most of mine as a secondary, if it's not Shadu. Haven't looked at my Spectres in a while, admittedly. Actually, I don't Spectres very often. But I know I've got Shadu and Zor. Would you say it's better then? I know I've got Dante Spectres equipped. Yeah, my Spectres are Dante, Nidus, Protea, and something else. I can't remember. It might be Citrine, actually. Yeah, I think I've used maybe the Dante one a few times, but other than that, I just don't use them. Not enough anyway. Maybe enough Endo to max out one more. Look, 12k is not bad for this amount of time. I'm happy with it. Always need Endo here. Always running low on Endo. Oh, the one with like 9 buttons on the side? That one? I guess for Path of Exile too, that would make sense, right? A Jade Spectre has a slim chance of reviving you? Yeah, I'd probably... If I was playing solo, maybe, but... I'd probably prefer to revive from my Spectre... Not Spectre, Sentinel, right? Like Dirge, they can revive you when they go down, right? Yeah, honestly, not a bad idea. You can pick them up for like $100 or so. I know Akari uses the MMO mouse, actually. Her mouse is the Corsair with like all the buttons on the side. I don't know what she uses it for. I picked it up a mouse, I'm like, I don't know what I'm pressing here. I don't know what I'm touching. I don't know if she uses it for abilities or not. Or if she even uses the buttons, but yeah. I've been using the Stalker Spectres actually a little bit here. Just when I'm doing like a mainly like an interception mission or something, just so I don't have to keep going back and getting things sometimes. It's gonna be pretty good.
Choose to leave now or continue fighting. Keep fighting. Another opportunity to extract will appear soon.
And of course, every now and then an Ancient Protector on like mobile defense. I didn't know that. I didn't know Jade Spectres could revive you. They still have the bug where it lift allies. Yeah, I don't use it in long missions. I would never use it in a mission like this because, like, if it lifts me up and we die from that, it would not be good. But more so in like, yeah, tedious missions like the interceptions and stuff, where it's not too long or detrimental to get lifted. How many abilities are there in PoE? Like when you like have one character. Would you have a lot? Curious what a Foley Spectre does. I wouldn't be surprised if it did the mirror image thing. Was it mirror image for damage reduction? Maybe it will spawn like random Loke surges potentially. That could be cool. That's actually good thinking. What would it do? I'm sure someone's done a video on it. Because that might replace like a Protea Spectre or something. Especially if it's like dropping ammo or... Does it drop ammo? No, I don't think it does. Yeah, spawning random like death orbs and stuff could be cool, but like a Loke surge to pick up be very nice. Something for you to try, Chunks, I guess. Check it out. We'll see if someone's made a video on it. Same thing, would a Sirius and Orion Spectre drop both? Or would it only drop the one? I'd assume it would only drop the one. Like the primary sun, but... I still don't even have that frame. I need to farm that frame still. We're a bit behind in that regard. We've been a bit too busy. Almost there. I got one more piece to go. Just haven't got a drop yet. 11 slots. Okay. Honestly, the MMO mouse would be good for that. Because you have what, like 9 buttons on your mouse? It would probably be worth it, even if you just played PoE2 with it. Oh yeah, that's doing like nothing now. Yeah, that's doing bugger all damage there. Well, I guess the auras you'd put on like a keyboard button where you wouldn't press it very often, so you just activate it and let it do its thing, right? Maybe? I don't know the game, but I'm stuck. I'm stuck. That's better. You need one more part for the subsume. I really want to try it. The moment I saw it, I'm like, yeah, this would be pretty good on something like Nova. Maybe like Titania or something instead of Null Star. I really want to try it, but yeah, I haven't got it either. Hashtag. No, I think it'd be good. I've seen a few decent builds of it too. That damage is starting to fall off. Oh, okay.
Extraction is ready.
I wouldn't know.
Unless you
I haven't
can
played
hit
it.
more of the enemy. Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Yeah, that's definitely kind of dropping a bit now. It's still working, but... We're at wave 37. So it gets you about an hour in, which is not bad. But that's just with a basic status spreading build. I'm not actually a damaging build, so... Honestly, I think this gun could go pretty good. Ikari's fucking over our model. What's she doing, Crunk? What do be she doing? Average Liz behavior, honestly. Auto target should trigger the crystal too. Yeah, I've heard. I haven't heard, but like, I also think it might be good with Zaku. I don't know how Zaku's guns works, but like, if you have the Halavu and you use Zaku's Grasp of Loke would it make like multiple Halibus and do the Halibu like burst fires affect that as well? Maybe. I don't know exactly how it works, but it'd be good to try. Yeah, someone else said a few days ago. Was it last stream or something? Halibu could be good with Citrine. I probably wouldn't try that until Citrine Prime, honestly. I don't want to build my Citrine now knowing that Citrine Prime's the next Citrine. Don't want to really invest too much into it, but when the Prime comes out, we'll play around with her a little bit, I think. It might fuck up because you might inadvertently get body shot bubbles. And I guess if you're not using Zartas, if you're just using like a different, let's say, Raw or something or whatnot. I'd like to test it out. It works decently with Hydroid though, like corrosive build on Hydroid, debilitate, you can like fully armor strip. And then do so many other status effects as well. It would probably be around 300 ping to Europe for me, right? It's 300 ping to Europe for me. How much does ping affect you on Path of Exile? I do have it, I don't think I have it installed on this computer, but I have had it installed once upon a time. It's never launched. Milan server. Okay, so that's, yeah, literally 300 ping. That's worse to me, actually. I think. The weird thing is, like, Australia to other countries is really bad, but other countries to Australia seems to be a little bit better. Like, to Singapore, I get about 100 ping. From, I think, Japan to Singapore, which is quite a bit further away than Australia, where I live to Singapore, they get about the same. It might be like 90 ping or so. I figured that out in the Marvel Rivals tournament that we played recently. So, like, our outgoing ping seems to be worse than others' outgoing ping, if that makes sense. It's kind of weird. I don't know if that's just like a routing thing, because where I am, the server has to go through Perth or Sydney, I think. When you join my really during TennoCon, it was about 400. Yeah, that checks out. Whenever I play in like America or Europe, it's always like 370, or I think the worst about like 430 ping or something like that. It's pretty bad. Europe in particular is really bad ping to us. America's like, it's bad, but it's not so bad. Depends where you are though. If you're like East Coast, it's particularly bad. West Coast is like 100 less ping, but it's still not great. Yeah, let me know what Singapore, because I know I get about 100, sometimes about 80 to 100 ping in Singapore servers. Like, I can play Counter-Strike on Singapore servers pretty comfortably, but any more than that's a bit too much. Like, playing Marvel Rivals on Japan servers was not easy. It was fine, but it wasn't easy. Did I play with America's Bulge in Marvel Rivals yet? Have you seen my tweet? Please check my Twitter. There is something there you might appreciate it. They nerfed it, unfortunately. Now that came out literally the day, I think, or maybe 2 days after like our tournament finished for the Creator World Cup that we played in, the $300,000 tournament. And we had a player on our team playing Captain America. I think Ace was playing Captain America. I'm 100% sure he would have used that skin if it came out while we were playing. We had some people using the I think Black Widow skin. I think Potato got the Black Widow skin, but he didn't obviously play Black Widow. He switched to it for trying to get the play of the game sort of thing. He didn't actually play her. We deserve to. Look, there is a lot of goon skins in Marvel Rivals, isn't there? What people consider goon skins. Yeah, equal opportunity, honestly. I'm all about the equality for the goon skins, right? And the Captain America one is just, yeah, it's fucking hilarious. Not that I use the skins much. I'm a non-fashion person. But I think it's quite funny. I love how Overwatch is like, oh yeah, we put Kiriko in a cat outfit. We put Reaper in a cat outfit. We put Arisa in a cat outfit. And then the Marvel Rivals was like, yeah, we put Captain America's fucking dick just swinging around. Don't even give a rat's ass. Yeah, I can't forget about them. Absolutely not. Yeah, we gave Widow an ass at jiggles, literally. The gays absolutely love skins where you can check our own ass. Source. The source. Yeah. I take your word on that one, Chunks. I take your word on it. That's why one of my mates, he always plays like female skins. He's a what really cool back in the combat arm days. I think people call them like a fem base, where people would literally just pick the female skins to have less of a hitbox. But I've never seen him play like a male character in any game. He plays like World of Warcraft. Every custom character is always female. I guess he just wants something good to look at, you know? Can't blame him.
Extraction is ready. Unless
Yeah, any game that I play, any like RPG game, whatever, I just make her someone that looks somewhat resemblance to me. Case in point. Literally that. Who do I play as on World of Warcraft? Human male. I'm the basic bitch. Stynax from an Ash Protoframe, then extra serving of cake. Hey, maybe you get a Stynax heirloom. Maybe we get an Ash heirloom. I'm sure that'd be caked up. How many? 121's good. That's really good. Unfortunately, the weapon is very, very slightly cool now. And look, yeah, it's targeting other enemies, which is a bit annoying. Maybe fire better on the auto mode. Let's try the auto mode. Now, my tweet the other day, I saw this this application that someone came up with, where like you could literally just put like a jiggle physics on any like picture. So I put a jiggle physics on Captain America's bulge from that one skin. I tweeted it. Gargoyle cake. He is the gargoyled up, isn't he? Where is it? Honestly, like the full auto is not seeming any better. I think burst is the way to go, at least with this. Keep in mind, this is a status spreading build rather than an actual damage build, so. Oh, nice. Very cool. Yeah, good stuff. Keep in mind though, some large 4K TVs, they have a lot of lag, which is fine for single player games or like story games, but like I know if I connected this computer to like the TV downstairs, it would have like a 10 ms lag, and it would be kind of weird. Sometimes even like upwards of like 30 ms, so just keep that in mind. I don't know if there's any way to reduce that or not. I'd like to get a TV with less refresh rate, or sorry, response time. Yeah, keep that in mind. It probably wouldn't affect you too much because I know you like your single player stuff more, which would be awesome for that. I was thinking of getting a 4K 180 Hz TV monitor, but I don't know if I could run it honestly. Especially, I've got 3 monitors going now. I've got like my text monitor here. Actually, no, I've got a Kari stream on that one. I've got you guys on this one. I've got my game on that one. I don't know how I'd work with a 4K on top of that. Probably need a better graphics card. Any guesses which 2 weapons get augments in the Shockwave, Nightwave? See, I would have said like the AX-52 and the Vespa 77, but they've already got augments. I feel as though it might be something from 1999, so we might be seeing something like the dual Vices, maybe, potentially, and the Riot 848 potentially.
Unless you can handle more of the enemy.
I actually haven't really thought about it, honestly. That's a good question.
Continue to defend. You will be rewarded for your bravery.
Yeah, Hex Fiend, but like maybe the recon. No, I don't have a recon effects. Because that's Sight's signature weapon, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know. And I do think like the Vices probably needs some love as well, because it's not... It's decent, but it's not amazing. See, I wouldn't be mad at Vices as well. I don't think it'd be like the EF7, like the random stuff. Riot is the one that came with temples, so that came separately. It might be that, but I don't know if it'd be like the other round table weapons. What do you think? Any guesses from you? Yeah, you might need to get a TV mount for that, so yeah. I wouldn't want to be drilling a 55-inch TV to pure plaster. That's not ideal. Amprex? Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see. We've got about probably a month and a half to it, right? Like, we probably wouldn't get it this month. Well, we definitely won't get it this month because they haven't announced the end of it. Usually give you like 2 weeks, right? I would imagine they would probably announce the date of it next month, dev stream potentially. And usually when they announce the date, it's like between like 7 and 14 days. So I would anticipate early August. No, so early September. Early September, which will take us through to like December, when the new POW update comes out. Usually December is the update for that. So that, in terms of timeline, we'll probably check out. And this Nightwave hasn't been out for that long as well. Like, it's been maybe 2 months, I'd say. About 2 months. And it's usually around 4 or so a year. Like 3 to 4 a year. Stuck again. How do I get stuck in the same bloody spot? Yeah. I just completed this Nightwave recently. Not that I've been focusing on it, but... Yeah, if you have a mount, like a proper mount, I wouldn't be drilling directly into plus, that's for sure. Like, whenever I hang up a TV, I always like look for the stud and stuff, but... Yeah, maybe like a TV cabinet might be better. Oh no, I've got Disney Plus. It's all good. I have a subscription to it, so... But thank you, it's all good. I am a legit person. I obtain my things legitimately. Yeah, I'm a good boy. I was a good boy, mate. 48 waves in and over an hour. 137 essence is pretty good. Oh, I guess we're leaving. I'll take that. That's alright. I'm happy with that. Yeah, I think I watched like 1 episode of The Mandalorian. But I never really got into it too much. 18k endo, auto sculpture, 150 Vitus. I'm happy with that. That's pretty good. And knowing that the Halavu works pretty nicely too. I'll definitely make a build for that mission. I think that'd be good. Very, very cool. I don't mind a slow start. I'm fine with that. Okay, let's say what do we got? That could be not bad actually. Because I am running Oberon with a lot of armor. Will I have over 1,000 armor? That's the question. Yes. But not much, okay. That doubles the armor. That could actually not be too bad. It's like extra at least 100% damage minimum. What else we got? Real SP is not needed. Weak point hit. I'm probably not going to be shooting weak points in burst mode. Headshot kills, same thing. Maybe do melee kills, but... That could be alright. Merciless could be fine. But we don't need the reload speed that much. Overcharge. Gain 35% of max energy as multi-shot captain. Oh. Oh, that could actually be pretty good. Because if we're running a multi-shot build, 350% multi-shot, and we have a lot of energy. We have like 1,400 energy. So that could actually be really, really cool. And we stay at high energy quite frequently as Oberon. So I want to see how that works. Maybe we'll play around with that. I won't go into a mission with it today, but it'd be good to see what we have. So let's go chamber. Let's put on Bane Infested, because we're going to be doing against mainly Infested. Status chance. We want to go Heat. Extra mag capacity is not bad, I think. Yeah, 180. Versus... We'll see how that works with Viral. I think we'll form a... Put a D there. Hammer shot was quite nice. That's going gas. I don't want gas. Shit. Hang on. We can just change the slots, that's fine. And then we have 10 to play with. Assuming we take these. Maybe a base damage increase? Oh, I guess we got Bane. Any more multi-shot at all? 2.4. With 60% status. If we went with Thermite, that was 72. I think I would prefer Wildfire. I think I'd prefer the extra capacity, honestly. That's still high enough status. And considering we have so much ammo there. I'd be interested to try this, I think. Oops. Get that there. What have we got? This is a viral. That one's corrosive. I wish that was an Exodus one. Ammo maximum does nothing. That could be interesting. And then that much extra multi-shot could be nuts. In fact, we might not even need vigilante armaments in that case. I mean, I want to try this. I'll try that. Am I missing anything? I'm not going to be over headshot, so Galv scope. No, not worry about that. It doesn't have recoil in burst mode. I mean, there is a status damage one. Rifle Elementalist with punch through, which is quite nice. We could always swap that out. Which will be better against the Infested, but not as good against the drones. Or maybe it will be. Yeah. Still gonna do that. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try that, I think. Let's actually bring that to the Dark Refractor and see how that works with this build. We'll do our Steel Path, so our regular Descendia. Does anyone want to come for Descendia, by the way? We have one spot. Let me know if keen.
After all you have learned, you return here. Why?
Because I haven't turned my volume back up.
Believe there is something left to be
I haven't.
gained?
Incredible.
Some stone
I completely
left unturned?
forgot to turn back my volume up to 10 icon. My bad.
The devil is our locomotive, and we must blow off his steam.
Ooh, that's not good. I know they got armor, but that's not good at all. That's actually really bad. Oh, yuck. This is not made for Grineer. Yeah, that's doing nothing, hey. I mean, infested, it'll probably shred, but like, it's doing bugger all there. Look at that, look that. I mean, I know they got armor, admittedly. Like, corrosive would have been way better. I do have corrosive projection, but even then. Oh, never mind. Foes run with RPGs. You make a good point there, Diversity Cupcake. I don't read. Yeah, rule 1 of this stream, I don't read shit. So, maybe that's not it. If it's doing that much damage against these guys, maybe it's actually not bad. No, you make a good point there. Thank you for pointing that out to me. I completely don't agree with you. Welcome in, I hope you're well. Yeah, I made this gun for infested arbitrations, like specifically infested defense arbitrations. And we try and end the completely wrong game mode, basically. Jeez, I'm stupid. I'm stupid. Let's try it again. Let's see how this works. Does it cost you to redo it all? Sweet. Groslings, can't really test it that well on these guys.
It mocks us with all its greed.
The worst.
It must be vanquished. For decency's sake.
No, I really love the gun. I've tested it in many different scenarios already. I love the gun, it's great, but... Yeah, definitely didn't expect to have RPGs in the first round. I wonder if it shows how much multi-shot I have with this. What was it called? What was the arcane called? It's not there. I have an extra, what, 5,000 armor. It's not horrible. Yeah, I got Galv Chamber, I'm pretty sure. It was, Primary Overcharge, I think it was called? Primary Overcharge? But it's not showing my stats for Primary Overcharge. And I have, like, over 90% of my, shit. I guess it just doesn't show in the things up here. For the Arcane. Yeah, now we're going. Now we're fine. Now we're good, G. I just completely didn't do it, honestly. I jumped in with a full intention to spray down enemies. Admittedly, like, it's still not doing the best damage. But it's also not built for these enemies. I mean, that's a Necromite, so go figure. You're not going to do your damage that you want against these guys. But against infested, if we get like an infested bunch, I reckon this will just shred them. I hope it will anyway. We got like every anti-infested mod in here as possible. Hope you're well today, by the way, Cupcake. Good, welcome in.
Bloodshed. I take no responsibility for the corruption that happens to my memories as they are filtered through the Drifter's psyche. I do not want to hear anyone whining.
There's an infested pod, but no juggernauts. That's
Complaints
okay.
I hear are from you, Wolf.
Yeah, we just jumped out of a infested defense arbitration for like an hour. And I built my status build with this gun, which worked fine for like 40 rounds, but the last 20 it kind of struggled a little bit. So building an... I honestly think like for non-meta arbitrations where we're not using like the augurs or something, it could actually be like a really good weapon, considering it also targets the arbitration drones. Kind of. Sort of. You're doing fantastic, thank you. The overcharge buff is popping up every so often. I'm not gonna lie, I do not look at my corner. I do not look at what buffs I have in the corner. I can't even tell what those icons are. I know like one of them is a shield, so I'm guessing that's armor. I do not look at it. But yeah, we have 1,260 energy, so like the overcharge buff will be pretty nuts if we could get it proccing pretty frequently. I don't know how much multi-shot that would give me.
They clearly did not understand. What unholy projects.
Quite a bit, I'd imagine. Quite a decent amount. Let's get some M4s going. I'm glad to hear you're going well. Always like to hear when people are going good. Yeah. I mean, it's usually full for the most part. Like, I don't use many abilities over on here. The main reason why I have such high energy is because I'm running a battery build. And like, I think it's like the more energy I have, the more armor I have for my team. Which is not always necessary with Oberon, of course. This is basically a build that I've made. It has silence on it. Max out energy, max out armor. To try and make sure that we survive like up to 100 waves plus of the infested defense arbitrations. Or any defense arbitration for that matter. Doesn't do heaps of damage. But it is pretty handy. So yeah, it's very, very specific build. Not built for this task. Absolutely not. So it excels at exactly what I want it for. And silence is so good for stopping those Eximus, like the venomous Eximus, for example, hitting the defense target at high levels. Yeah, that's looking pretty fine, honestly. I know they're level 70, but they're dying pretty quickly. Yeah, majority of the time I'm at like 95% energy at least, so yeah, it's pretty good. I didn't even know that Arcane existed. Is that one of the new ones?
And take what blessings
I don't think I've
some
ever
may
used
grant
primary
we.
overcharge in my life.
In this desolation of the devil's mind, we take what shelter we can.
Got. You know what? Let's take that.
With soul's light, we will endure.
You still don't get back on WARFRAME and do it then, Sawyer, of course. You need to do that.
May soul guide you.
Yeah, let me keep an eye out. See if I can spot when overcharge pops up.
Dear silent cat, lead us swiftly to the heart of corruption.
Glass makers.
This suffering begins to feel like great boulders. One more upon my
Yeah, I haven't done
shoulders
any of
is
my
each
Kim stuff,
more.
honestly. I still haven't touched anything since
Imagine what
I
it was like
didn't have to do it
this
anymore.
kind of carnage in the waking world, Marie.
No, I did the Hex one because that was like part of being level 5, but I have not even done like a single conversation, I think, for the other guys. I'll do it eventually. Do I have a letterbox? No. What is that? Never heard of it. I have a letterbox. I don't have a PO box. Maybe I'll get a PO box. Maybe Kari and I should get a one to share. But no, I don't know what letterboxd is. They should log movies we watched. Okay. If I had that, it would have literally like 10 movies on it in total. I don't watch movies. I've watched like, jeez, the last movie I watched, I couldn't tell you. I think I got halfway through watching Logan when Akari was away, because it was the first thing that came up as a recommended movie, and that was it. And I'd already seen that movie once, so I guess you could put that down as me seeing it. But no, I don't. So it makes sense why I haven't heard of it. If I turn it off, it should pop up more often.
Speed would be important when on the battlefield, I suppose.
I mean, I think I'm still getting the buff for it, right? When it goes to the number required. I'm not at 90% energy right now, but usually I am. When there's enemies to kill and like orbs pick up, because I've also kind of got the build where you pick up like you generate a lot of universal orbs. No, I can't relate to that, unfortunately, Sawyer. I just don't watch movies. I've seen like a very few series, but no, I haven't really seen movies at all. I'm not a pop culture kind of guy. Okay. I guess. Oh, I hate this one.
Do not fight back.
Lucky I've got a good gun, a good secondary for it.
The only problem is narrowing it down.
Cool. Alright. It's good that it's working, I guess. And like, you'd think with 1,200 energy, it will be getting quite a lot of buffs, right? Like, that would get to almost a full 350% surely, I think, right? The multi shot will be insane.
Once again, you leave me.
Struggle to keep pressure from becoming too great.
As long as we know it's there.
Bursting with wrath. Anger, humiliation, lust.
Chains of fire. Yeah. I mean, look, let's say, look, one of these. I mean, you might actually, let's go non-burst. I think it's easier to see on a regular hit run. We're at, like, full energy right now. Let's shoot, like, one of these guys. That was a lot. I don't know the maximum amount that I can display to you, but that seems to be quite significant. I'm happy with this, honestly. I'm happy with this. considering it's not built for this activity, for the activity it's actually built for, I think it will go really good. Probably still not better than the Augurs for when you have like a whole team of people actually using meta stuff. But as a weapon to pick up and use, honestly, it works fine. Thank you for letting us know that, Cupcake. I think it's easier to spot these things when you're watching as well. Like, as I'm playing, I'm looking for like the next thing to do. I'm not looking in my corner. I'm not looking at the actual like numbers that I'm doing really, or how many things I'm doing. It's just more so a fact that, hey, I know I'm killing them, and I'm not killing them fast enough. That's good to know. Thank you.
This one is easy. The air on Tau was toxic for us, and supreme efforts had to be made to make it less so. See that you do the same if you wish to survive.
Also with a Wisp on this, it's kind of insane. I was using it as a status spreader for my Wisp as well. It works really great. You don't need any like increase in attack speed. Your haste mostly will work there. It's pretty good. Max duration, Gauss and Wisp, yeah? You'd be going right, mate. Jesus. It's a very versatile gun for sure. Oh, plunder.
These memories are a mess. Clean this place up. Take what suits you. He obviously does not care for it.
I like them personally. I mean, I used to have a glass one for like a very, very small amount of time. The Counter-Strike, I couldn't play with it, honestly. It was too like slidey. I've got a cloth one. I've got an Akari mousepad.
You have arrived. Good.
But they do like get dead spots sometimes, I noticed.
Enter.
Like at a certain point on this mousepad, if I put my mouse over it, it like doesn't detect it fully. As long as you wash them every frequently, they're pretty good. Status damage over time. Ooh, sure, why not?
Yes, onward.
Sure, let's do that.
Lua bless your path.
I believe the meaning of this is quite clear. Death, and a great deal of it.
Frozen Guardian's Xmas. No, I put him in honestly, just like put him on a laundry tub or something. Alright. How I wash my cloth mouse bed. Put it on a laundry tub. Use like some dish soap. Not heat soap, just a little bit. Maybe a dish sponge as well. And kind of just agitate it a little bit. Sort of like scrub it. Not too hard that it, you know, completely wears any design or anything on. And then I usually just like towel dry or towel press it. So I get a towel, like, you know, roll up within the towel, kind of squeeze it in. And then kind of like leave overnight really. Next day it's completely dry and all clean. Yeah. No, they're easy enough to clean, they're just annoying when you get like a dead spot, hey? Another
Tinkering with foxes they clearly did not understand. What unholy project sealed this under your psyche, Rose?
I've got a mate that spilled fucking alcohol on his keyboard. His like brand new $300 keyboard and ruined it. No amount of ice cream or alcohol helped him fix it. It was bad. His key would like go sticky or it wouldn't register sometimes, so it'd be like defusing a bomb in Counter-Strike. And it wouldn't defuse. So he'd be the last on life, he cuts him round. Then he couldn't press the defuse button. And we lost the fucking round. You hate to see that. That's devastating. Or like, he would go to defuse and it would register a little bit. So like, we'd have to pray that it would stay registered for 5 seconds. And it would just keep like depressing and repressing. So it would go like beep, 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 and it would like keep on like starting us up in the diffuse. That was rage inducing back in the day. I think I have a video of it somewhere on my computer. Yeah, I always get worried I'm going to spill something on the keyboard. That being said, I got my keyboard the exact same day that he got his keyboard, and it's still going strong. Like 10 years ago. Still great. I have seen the new ones. They have like little stream decks integrated. I do have a stream deck in the side of mine, but it's only like customizable like key map buttons, not like an actual like LCD deck.
Hunting with a cravat.
I've got the Corsair K95 platform.
Back in my day. Splendid for working up an appetite.
MX speed keys. This is like the first keyboard with the MX speed keys. Literally bought it for Counter-Strike and then didn't realize it was a good streaming keyboard until later on. It's a full one as well. It's like a real big one. I don't really like small keyboards. I know some people love their like 60% or like 80% keyboards. I can't be fucked honestly with that. They're fine for some work instances. Like you have a small desk, they're fine for that. But like, I've got a large desk. I want my keyboard to take up all the space. Like, fine with that. But... So yeah, I got the big boy keyboard. And if I was going to go for another one, I'll probably go for another 100%. Yeah. Nope, we're still going fine. They're still going strong. Hundreds of thousands of key presses and it's still great, so... I don't know if I can swap the keys out or not, but I've never had to, so... I guess if it comes to it, if I get like one key that's not working, I can always just like swap it with like a random like scroll or something I've never used. Get a brand new key for it. So honestly, it's great keyboard. I got it like when it first came out. And then obviously there's much better ones now, but I have no need to upgrade it. I've got so many as well. I've got a SteelSeries Apex Pro, which I use as my second keyboard setup in case I like go somewhere. I don't bring this one. I've got a HyperX Alloy FPS, which is about 10 years old as well, but unfortunately that one has like a few keys that are not working very well. So I use that when I go to like lands and stuff. Because like, I'm not typing on it, I'm just playing games on it. What else have we got? Logitech MX Mechanical is my work keyboard. And that's a 60. Not 60, is it 60? I don't know, it's a small one. I've got it behind me. But I use that like when I do work and stuff, or when I'm like traveling for work, I need a small keyboard. And in terms of mouse, I have the I have 3 different G502s and an MX Master 3. I also have a few more. I've got like the Steel Series Rival 310. We got that one for free. Not a bad mouse. I think I've got that in my land bag. But both my computers have a G502. My work one is MX Master. It's just one of the best all-round mice in my opinion. Like, it's great. It's honestly great. It fits my hand perfectly. It's a great weight. It's wireless, which is really handy because I don't like having dangling ones anymore. Used to be fine with it, but nowadays. And it has enough buttons that I need. I have like my my crouch button on my mouse, so I can bullet jump really, really quickly and easily. It's honestly just like just a great mouse. I don't know a single Counter-Strike professional player that uses it, but yeah, in terms of an all-round mouse, they're just awesome. I'm not a fan of like the whole super light stuff or like tiny mouse that people use to move around quicker. I like control, and this is control. It's good. Yeah, I like the heavy stuff. I'm a big fella, I've got big hands. Imagine me using like a tiny little mouse with like 3 fingers, I couldn't do that. Defend Leon.
The devil's depravity has drawn Leon into its vortex. You must keep him
Yeah,
safe.
302s, the 402s, well, I think Zeke's sort of 402. They're just good mice, honestly. I've never had an issue with them. The only reason I have 3 of them is because I wanted one that was wireless, and I wanted a second one that that I didn't have to, like, I could leave with my second setup. That's literally it. That's the reason why I have 3 of them. And then one for MX Master, which is essentially a professional version of a G502, but like a work scenario. And I use that for work. I've never needed another mouse. It's just handy stuff. Feels good. Works well, works flawlessly. Obviously, you know, if I was playing like MMOs a lot, I'd probably get one with all the buttons on the side or whatnot, but in terms of, like, for what I need, it does everything. It is an absolute workhorse. Yeah, I don't understand the obsession with weight either. I mean, like, I'm fine with whatever weight, but like, there's some people like, oh my god, it's too heavy, I can't move it. Like, how can you not move the mouse, bro? It's so easy to move the mouse. It's effortless. It's effortless to move the mouse. I mean, I don't get it. But some CS players are, you know, they love their G Pro super lights and whatnot. My original G502 literally has extra weights you can put in it if I really wanted to. Skeleton maintenance.
I suppose this is all at least
Yeah, they got rid of it.
distraction.
I mean, there is still a bit you can take off
Crit all day.
of the bottom. Like, I could put weight in if I wanted to, but there's not like a separate section to put weights in. Like, let me show you. Like, at the bottom here, you can kind of like take this bit off, and that's where the USB receiver goes if you need it. And I guess you could put weight in there if you wanted to, but it's not like specified made for it.
Melt as wax.
It is, you're correct.
I light. I light.
They must fall.
You're absolutely correct.
Could embody that is grander than me. Aim a little higher.
Alright, good stuff, good work. Some phosphor. An amp arcane adapter. It's a good pull. I think we'll do Steel Path version now. No, the old fibers had like a whole thing. You take the whole bottom of it, like the weights you put in. I'm pretty happy with that. Let's what do we take for Steel Path? Should we take Hydroid? Hydroid with the corrosive build? Corrosive, nourish, or viral? Do we need Umbral Fiber? Probably. I was going to consider putting on a... what do we call it? Pilfering thing. Tentacles. Yeah, you do need to clean them a little bit. Like, I've got like a little like cleaning tool which I get like in between the thumb stuff because sometimes the thumb gets a bit gunky. But other than that, like it's fine. I literally clean like once a week, and it stays really good. Oh, she's wrapping up. Oh, I guess we're gonna finish instead. That's fine. We can do the rest of the stuff tomorrow. We can do Steel Path Descender another day. And everything else we need to do. Hey, thanks for hanging out tonight, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you very, very much. We'll probably be live... yeah, tomorrow or Friday, I guess. I actually haven't had dinner yet, so maybe I get some dinner as well. We'll see how we go. But thanks for hanging out. I appreciate that. Yeah. Bit of a slower stream, but nonetheless, I appreciate it. Thank you so, so much, guys. Good night, everybody. Sleep well. We'll raid out someone and see you when we see you. Bye.